Alright, what is going on, guys? And gals. Forgot Joanne is in this one. 2-aux, little NBA mixer. Only took, maybe not 84 years to fill, but pretty close to break 984. This does get us really close to knocking out every break outside of 1,000 to be officially over that mark. And that one is actually getting pretty close. Some certified football. Anybody interested in chasing Allen, Lamar, and the like. Also have a mini helmet mixer with some Donruss Hobby Hybrid. So still plenty of action up. Some Bowman Jumbo baseball. We're going to really try to focus on knocking out some of these old stalkers as possible. With the game plan trying to be hopefully dropping a break or two every day with nothing posted, and hopefully both of those filling same day, and we just keep it going. But for the first time we do have, it looks like, an increase in allocations. So some of the stuff I've been doing has been working, it looks like. But we will have a case of Absolute Football instead of just a couple boxes. So for those pick your teamers with no locked possibilities, you will see some options there on the Absolute side. Of course, if you're after the hot teams, you're going to have to pay attention to the preview posts. You might need to set an alarm or two. But when it comes to pick your teams, we really don't do a lot of tagging. Because honestly, by the time we start tagging, I guarantee the top 5 teams are already gone. So just keep that in mind. But we are now starting to receive enough product where we should be able to definitely dip into the pick your team format a lot more often, while also still retaining our typical cheap random breaks. Also looking at doing some pack wars here pretty soon. Sure hope we end up with some bangers in this after all this wait. I really should have just sold the box and broke the clearly Donruss, and we probably would have been breaking some other basketball along the way, like Obsidian. I still might try to order some Obsidian just out of principle, because I do like that product. And it's not as crazy expensive as Optic. Problem is you can't tag 200 people with it. You're limited to, I believe, 50. And then you run into the situation where, why didn't I get tagged? So it's a tough deal. Also, the only concern that I really had with that is the fact that Facebook was poofing posts that included tags, whether it was a tag in the main thread or whatever. And last thing we need is breaks poofing like they were for a few days while I was doing that. You'll notice that's why we don't tag in the main thread anymore, because I just don't want it disappearing on us. But another thing that we could end up doing, which I do see a lot of other groups doing, is when we do put up the preview post, you know, if you comment that you want to be tagged for that break, let's say it's a pick your team, then the people that actually comment on the preview post, until we actually start getting more than 50 people commenting, we can include those folks that actually suggest that they are interested in said break. I don't know. We'll see. We're slowly trying to get things up to a little bit more speed around here now that we've got the extra set of hands. So we shall see. We're also going to be trying to focus on getting some product that you just don't see a lot in other break groups. For example, we had an opportunity to potentially pick up a box of 01 Upper Deck SPX football for a possible Drew Brees rookie chase. I just think it'd be fun to open some stuff like that you're not seeing that when you're scrolling through your typical break groups, as far as the options that you see to be able to jump into. So, alright, actually let's just do the clearly first, get that out of the way, and we'll get on to the big boy Optic. Should probably double check to make sure audio's working. I'm assuming it is, because you guys probably would have said something. Alright, good luck, guys. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that end. It's a reason that we don't try to have a lot of stuff clog up the feed so you can see what's going on, but it doesn't necessarily work out that way all the time. Giannis, Milwaukee. Especially with Facebook just switching up what you actually get to see. Davis, Lakers. First gold, Cat, Minnesota. Going to Justin with the mini win. See if we can't find any Edwards for you today. Knight, Atlanta. Another rated rookie, Celtics, Pritchard. Beal, Washington. Sexton, Cleveland. How about that? A nice the rookies insert. Mr. Ball. Hornets, going to Rich. I was hoping it was actually a retro for a second, but then I was like, well, it's LaMelo. Why would it be a retro? Green, Dallas. Sorry, I just had a principle. I got to sleeve the rated rookies. Hampton, Orlando. Hayward, Hornets, Kawhi, Clippers. Some purple, Terry for the Mavs. I wish that was Jason Terry. Purple, not numbered. That one's going to go to Mr. Thomas, I believe. Reed, Sixers. Najee, Nuggets. Sabonis, Pacers. LBJ, the Lakers. Another gold. Mace, Hawks. And that will go to Mr. Noble. Last couple for the Clearly box. Brown, OKC. And Compazzo for Denver. Alright. Get the Clearly out of the way. And we'll start going through the Optic. Gonna skim through the veteran base as much as possible. Nice Lucas starting us off though. Alright, first insert, Stargazing, KD, Brooklyn. Trey, Maxey, Sixers, underrated rookie. First silver, Philly again. Ben Simmons, God, what a head case. Don't understand that one. That's going to go to Jesse. Appreciate you helping us close out the main. Alright, I'm just going to have to mute this stupid chat so I can actually see what the fuck's going on here. Let's go for an hour. There we go. I'm with you there. Still debating on maybe grabbing tickets to the Spurs opener, but I might just wait for a little bit cooler team. Oh, there's a nice one. A nice blue /59. Morant. Memphis. Going to Aaron. Surprised they let Caruso go, to be honest with you. Another Terry. Another Nets insert. Harden. Gonna be interesting to see if it's an all Brooklyn LA season or not. Alright, what do we have here? Raining threes. Mr. Trey Young. Looks like a hollow. Definitely an appropriate set for him to be in. That will go to Ian. I bet you do. Another LeBron there. Another insert, Philly, Embiid. Pritchard, Celtics. Another silver coming up. Richardson, Dallas. Another one for Jay. Still a handful of payments hanging out on this one. I know it's been, I don't know, 47 years, whatever it was, but feel free to send those in when you guys manage to see this. God, LA is just stupid stacked. Alright, nice orange team color for the Knicks. Mr. Toppin to 199. Another one for Ian. Nice Edwards. T-Wolves base. I do have a little bit of basketball on hand. Honestly, I think it's just that Chronicles draft, though. So I will be working on, I think, like I said, I'm going to probably order some Obsidian maybe on Monday and see if we can't fill that. What's going on, Greg? Another insert, Utah, Mitchell. But we probably will be posting some of the Chronicles draft. I've seen some nice combo teams, pretty cheap options with that. Obviously random, probably not going to be your cup of tea there. I guess potentially we could do buy one, get one. I just don't know if it would actually fill, though, is the problem. Joker. Alright, hey, another nice hollow insert. Lights out. Jamal Murray. Denver. Going to Mr. Fisher. I might need that one from you, buddy. I mean, honestly, we try to let some of these other breakers do a lot of the heavy lifting for us as far as figuring out some good combo spots, some good pricing. We try to make sure that we're right in line or cheaper than everybody else, but we just have not had the luck at filling pick your team. Even back in the day when it was cheap, it would still take weeks for somebody to pick the $3 team that sucked. I don't know. Or fill the mini. Whatever it was. Another tray. I guess we don't really need to top load that guy for now. Raining threes to go with the hollow. I mean, you'd be surprised, man. Honestly, like I said, sometimes I just gotta make better decisions. I should have sold this box with the rest of them, and we wouldn't even be sitting here. Dinwiddie, Brooklyn. Another silver going to Nick. But certain products, when we do get them in, if I don't feel like we can fill it, I have no problem sending it to somebody that can, so that we can keep business moving. Because that bit me in the ass way too many times for way too long while I tried to figure out how we were going to fill things. Alright, some lime green hero action to 149. Miami. Going to Isaac. But in general, we actually have just a ton of stuff in stock, which is nice. And actually a fairly decent account all the way around, so we're not really stressing, which is the reason that we're going to try to knock out some of these old stalkers and then just start dropping a couple a day, and hopefully they fill every day. Precious is going to be our ink, it looks like. Miami again. Going to Isaac. Number 299. Rookie Dominators. Well, I mean, consider it's one hit out of the 2 boxes. Your odds of being a quote-unquote hitter are slim. I mean, you already have an Edwards coming your way, hopefully some other good stuff. We'll see. That's really weird, though, that we've gotten a lot of base inserts and the silver. Another lights out. Jamal Murray. Denver. Luka. Mavs insert. Alright, last few packs of the Optic here. Oh, this is nice looking. To 99, Lakers, Elite Dominators. Anthony Davis. Going to Aaron, I believe. Aaron Beal. Hero, another reigning threes for Miami. Alright, silver rookie for Orlando. Cole Anthony. Let's say, where the heck is Orlando here? Ah, another one for Jay. Alright, I thought we did have a Black Pandora, but I don't think that's what this is. Harrell for the Lakers. Number 299, I'm assuming Black Velocity. Another one for Aaron. Yep, definitely should have. Sorry guys. Sometimes I'm a glutton for punishment like you, because honestly I like opening basketball more than anything. But Beal, lights out. Honestly, these boxes should be $300 or $400, and we should be opening plenty of them. But and I figured once the quote-unquote pandemic ended, or whatever that we're dealing with, things would go back down to normal. But now I think Panini's just going to try to rape for 5 years until they lose. Only ink in this one, at least it was numbered. Precious for the Heat to 99. Hero, Miami again, lime green to 149, I believe. Sorry, buddy. Dinwiddie for the Nets, silver. Murray, lights out, hollow, Denver. Edwards, Minnesota, only one of him. Same with Mello, I believe. Obi, orange to 199 for the Knicks. Oh, got more messages coming out. One second, buddy. Let me get through the recap. And a silver Richardson for Dallas. Trae Young, another hollow insert. Raining threes for Atlanta. Ja was probably our best color, at least in my opinion, because I'm a sucker for nice blue. True blue, that is, to 59 for Memphis. Simmons, Sixers silver. Black Velocity, Harrell, Lakers to 99. Cole Anthony, silver, rated rookie for Orlando. Elite Dominators insert, Lakers, Anthony Davis to 99. Mays, Atlanta, gold. Terry, purple for Dallas. LaMelo, the rookies insert for the Hornets. And Cat, gold foil for Minnesota. Sorry guys, was really hoping that the marinating effect was going to take place on this one, but doesn't mean we can't still maybe finish out the weekend with some more action. Either way, definitely truly appreciate this, Phil, guys. Thanks again as always, and we will be talking to you soon.